Well, it's not showing up yet. I was banned from a group for trying to post our stuff.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. Oh.
Excuse me.
Third eye. Let's see.
We have one person.
Bitch.
We have 3 peeps. Count them 3. Don't be shy. Oh, 2. Say hello, hello, hello. We love it when our peeps say hello, don't we, Cam?
Mm-hmm.
So how is it over in TikTok land?
Not bad. Got some more people coming on, so that's good.
Well, that's a beautiful thing. So 2 peeps, say hello. I guess they're just gonna hide on us, Cam.
Tell Wendy we're on. She's probably going through TikTok land. Hey, Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
And the love.
There she is.
Okay, and John's got his over there.
So did you read tonight's t-shirt?
Give me just a second here.
Emotional support human. Please don't pet.
Okay, everybody, this is Anna, and she's a scam artist. So just so you know.
There she is, Wendy. Wendy, Wendy, Wendy.
Sue. Hello, Sue.
Sue, Sue.
How are you doing? Missy May. Oh, we have another scam artist.
Do we?
Well, they're going on my other ones. They don't get the I get notified.
Hey, peeps, we got 5 spots open tonight. Count them 5. Let's get those spots filled real quick. Hey, Sue, how are ya?
Shit. Excuse me. So tomorrow should be a better day a little bit.
Weather-wise?
No, like this whole shitty energy that's been going around.
Oh, yes, the energy sucks balls. Big time balls.
Because I think, I remember right.
No, I thought it was Valentine's Day that it was. Yeah, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'd start my first PT tomorrow. Maybe I'll find a Valentine.
Yeah, the moon is in Sag tomorrow. Yeah, so tomorrow, moon being in Sag, you're going to have an easy going outlook on life. So there isn't going to be a bunch of this weird shit. You're open and honest with your emotions. So that's fine. The moon is in the 4th house. Your emotional well-being is linked to your safe and security of your home. Yeah, so it's going to change a lot tomorrow.
We have our we have our first donation.
Oh, from Miss Sue.
From the lovely Sue.
Perfecto Mungo. All right, Miss Sue. Would be your pleasure. What kind of reading would you like?
We have several flavors of readings.
Just a general for you?
Just a general. You know what I found, Cam? If I lay out the cards while you're doing it, you always get somebody come through. If I don't lay out the cards, nobody comes through. What's up with that?
I have no idea. That's weird.
Hmm.
Let's see. So.
Are you catching a cold?
I don't know. Something.
Ooh, she wants a message from her mom. Let's see what I can do.
So, Miss Sue, are you feeling defeated? Because it feels like you're feeling like you're defeated a little bit.
So, can I have your mom's name, please? Lita. What a beautiful name.
Okay, my dear. Yeah, it feels like you're feeling defeated. I don't know if it almost feels like family is kind of, it just, and you got to realize the last little while since the full moon, it's been a lot of emotional upheaval. Um, that's some of it. It feels like you're in this like whole healing cycle right now. It's just like you're like, why do I try type thing, and it really feels that way because you're trying to have new beginnings. So you get your Fool card coming in, but it's reversed. So you're having this whole like new beginnings, but things tend to repeat themselves over and over and over. You try to start new and you have good intentions to start new, but it feels like the same emotions, the same sort of stuff keeps coming in over and over and over. I don't think you're defeated. I think you're more frustrated. I don't see defeat in you. I just see that you're getting like bombarded. Um, it feels like you want to let go of one relationship and take a hold of another relationship. But it feels too much like a double-edged sword right now. So here pretty soon, my dear, judgment cards coming in, okay? So you're going to be your aha moment. Things are going to start to make sense. Pieces of the puzzle start coming together. You pretty much know now in your heart what you need to do. I mean, kind of before it was kind of hazy, it was kind of like out of focus, and you weren't too sure. And from how things look right now, you have a definite definition of what each path is going to be like. And the thing is, there's a lot of fear in going down the path that you want to go down. You've got more than your mom around you too, by the way.
Oh my God, yes, she does.
Because I get too masculine energies. Yeah, you got more than your mom. There's two that pop out on mine. So it's like the whole family is around you. Do you get tingle sensations on the shoulders, like all the time, ringing in the ears? it's like they're trying to talk to you and they're also trying to comfort you, and they're putting their hands on your shoulders. I mean, sometimes both your shoulders may go off, just tingling. But it feels like you've just got a lot of family around you, especially right now. Sue, you're freaking clairaudient. That's the thing. You've got gifts, but you've got so much going on right now, you can't focus on them. You've got the ability of clairaudience, so you'd be able to hear that. But there's too much going on. You're racing thoughts and what a coulda, shouldas, and this, that, and the other. Universe is trying to get your life lesson right now. Your path lesson is the Ace of Cups. It's your mastery of emotion. Okay. Learning to love yourself and to learn to love other people in a way that resonates within you. Doesn't have to resonate within anybody else. Okay, so my guide, because you know my guide, she's like all up in arms because she wants you to move. Well, whoever's around you wants this too, but I'm just saying, you need to move in the direction you need to go. You are so worried about what the fallout will be that you're keeping that you're letting that keep you from moving forward. You've got a ton on your plate. You're holding on and holding on and holding on. But here's the thing, love, it isn't your responsibility okay, how do I put this? You're very much like how December, January type of empathic energy was. You're so busy looking at where everybody else is on their path, you're not seeing where you're at. And you've never really took a bold enough step to move forward the way that you want to, because you don't want the fallout. The thing is, if you take the path that you're supposed to go down or that you want to go down, what's the worst thing that can happen? Seriously. Toxic people will get out of your life. Okay, she's telling me that you even your kids, you're kind of like trying to take care of like everybody except for you. You default to that. You got to get out of this black and white thinking, hon. I'm just saying, you've got to get out of this black and white thinking and go the direction that you need to go. You already know which direction you need to go, and that's the whole thing. You've been working hard, but see, here's the thing. You've been working hard on putting a bandage on it. Okay, I'm not slamming you. I swear I'm not. You've been working hard on putting a bandage on it, not addressing it. And I get that. I get that you're scared, and I get that this is new territory for you, and you don't want to go there because of what could happen. But if you look at it in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. If you lose people out of your life, they weren't meant to be in your life in the first place. They weren't good for you in the first place, so it's fine. You've got this. I'll message you after the live because I've got some meditations or stuff that I might be able to help you with. But that's what I got for you.
Susie, my love. Girlfriend. Who is the younger person in the 20s or 30s that passed away? Male. Real smooth, just, because he's hanging out. Grandpa's there and Mom's there. They all have something to say. But Mom She's really worried. She's been very concerned about you, and she's been okay. There's somebody in their 20s or 30s that's hanging around you. I don't know who it is. It's a male, but he's there. He might be a guide, but Grandpa's there and Mom's there too. But Mom, she's been right there with you, and she's been very concerned about you, and she's trying to give you nudges. Um, she says, "Fear not, fear not, fear not. You're strong enough to do what you have to do, and you know which way you want to go. You know what you want to do, and you're strong enough to do that." She said you have stepped off of your structure a little bit because you have structure in your life, but you're not really following it. She wants you to let the stuff go that you should have let go of a long time ago, and you know what it is, she says. Just let it go. She says, baby girl, you are not following your intuition. You have an intuition out of this world. You need to follow your intuition.
Moon Ashley, get the hell off my live, bitch.
She's she says she has been trying to communicate with you, but you're kind of brushing it off. You're trying to brush it. You brush it off quite a bit because you don't realize that's her trying to talk to you. Grandpa tries to talk to you too. Your mommy has a thing where she'll come up to you and she'll just like touch your face like this, and you're always like, "Oh, is there something on me? What is that?" That's your mom. She's touching you. She wants you to know that you're going to be fine, and she will be proud of you no matter what way you choose to go. But she will also try to guide you, and she hopes that you will be able to feel her guiding you. She said you've climbed worse mountains than this. You conquered it, and you're going to be fine. But and Grandpa's there shaking his head. And I don't know who this younger. I think this younger person is a guide, sweetie. I really do. He's in his late 20s, early 30s. But listen to your intuition. Just listen to it, sweetie. Listen to your intuition. That's what your mom wants you to do. I hope that helped you. Did she go away?
No, I've been blocking everybody.
No, I meant Sue.
No, she should be on.
Oh, you're more than welcome, sweetheart. I'm glad that I could help you.
I'll message you, Sue.
You got this, girl. You really, really do. Hold that beautiful head of yours up high and just forge forward, babe, because you got this. You got a lot of people behind you. Got 4 more spots, guys. 4. You're not in your light at the moment. That's right, Wendy. You're just human. How is everyone tonight? Yeah, we had 7 folks on. Come on, guys. Say hi. Say hello. Just say hello. Hello, hello, hello. There's Desi Wezzy. What's up, Desi? Why do peeps like to just sit back in the cut, Cambo? Are they afraid?
Yeah.
What are they afraid of? We don't bite. Did you guys read my shirt? Wendy? I don't know if you can see it. It says emotional support human. Do not pet. I had to wear a crazy shirt.
Wendy. She was stuffing her face. Wendy's all addicted to TikTok now.
Is she?
Yeah, she said she'd never get on it. Now she can't get enough of it.
Think so. A friend of mine got me this. You can't see it. There we go. It says emotional support human. She bought me this shirt because I'm always supporting the old people in my building. So many hot guys. What hot guys?
She gets on there and she gets in all these goofy chat rooms.
Oh.
Or whatever.
Hey, it's a good pastime, right? So we have
It's
6
worth-
peeps and only 3 are talking. So 3 are hiding. You read this and then saw so many hot dogs? So this says so many hot dogs, don't pet? You're funny, Wendy. Oh, and you thought she said hot dogs. Got it. I thought you were talking about my shirt, Linda. All right, peeps, stop hiding. Come on, come out, wherever you are. You can't see who's online, Cambo?
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
I can just. 2 people are on YouTube. And 7 people are on
We have 8 people on Facebook now.
So Karen takes up 2 of those. Or Linda. Linda takes up one of the Facebook and one of the YouTube.
That's because Linda rocks. Got 4 more spots up, guys. Count them 4.
Now here comes another asshole.
Hi, Cindy.
This is a scam artist. Just so everyone's aware. Get the fuck off my life. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Everybody tells them to fuck off when they come on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wendy's telling him that. Linda's telling him that.
Say bye-bye. Hey, Lori. One more spot, guys.
I've already blocked 5 of these people on here since we've been live.
Really? I think Wendy's been hanging around you too much. She's using the F word quite profoundly.
That's because it's good for any occasion. It can be used as a verb, an adverb, a noun, a pronoun.
It is a
An
well-worded
adjective, in some cases a preposition. Whatever, Wendy. You were already demented.
In a good way, though.
So Amy might be getting on here in a little bit. Amy and Linda shared a past life, I think.
Did they really?
I think they're close. I'd have to check.
Does he made you that way? Oh, wait, we got 9 people hiding.
No. Amy and Linda were off 200 years from each other.
Ah.
But close. No, you and Amy, not you and Wendy. Amy was in Scotland too. But Amy was like,
we have another donation. Thank you, Cindy. What kind of reading would you like, sweetheart? Cinderella.
getting weird. What's going on with you, Cindy? It feels like I don't know. That's odd. Oh my god, seriously? Get off my screen while I'm freaking reading. Bitch. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to put that up there. Just so you guys know, these people pop in all the time. If they're telling you to inbox them, they're scam hardcore. Okay, there's Cindy. You really want to move ahead. Yes, Cindy. But it feels like you're... I don't know. Hold on. It just keeps feeling like you're not letting go of something. There's something that you're still holding on to. And it's like you're trying to move ahead. You're trying to make the correct decisions. You're trying to do what you need to do. But it's like... I'm not... I got to pull other cards, but... something that you keep holding on to that you don't want to let go of. I don't think it's a person. You already kind of know what to do because you're gifted. You've got some really, really good intuition. Hold on. Things come to me different now a little bit in the cards, so I have to double check stuff until I'm used to it. Okay, so I get two people that have passed that are around you. One of them they're both, I'm going to say they're both masculine. One of them you haven't let go of yet. And that's what you're still holding on to. You got to let go or let them go.
You did it to me again.
You
did it to me again. I laid out the cards. And now I got to focus on mediumship.
They're coming through really, really weird now. So I've got to like double check them. You've got a lot of family energy around you anyway. But there's two. One is like very protective over you. So they're like all around you. The other one is, I'm going to say it's family or someone you consider family. Like I said, it's a masculine energy that doesn't have to mean male. But it feels like you're not letting them go. Or it's hard for you to let them go. But the perception that you need to have, if that makes sense to you, the perception that you need to have is just when you let them go, they will come back. Okay, it's not like you're letting them go. You're giving them permission. As I was told and taught and everything, when somebody passes, they go to the light, obviously. They come back, and then they got to be around for people to help them with their struggles, to help them with whatever. And then once that's done, the living person kind of, in their own way, lets them go. or accepts it, and then they can go again, like the second time. So it feels like one of these two. I'm gonna say it's the brother because I'm getting him as my Knight of Cups. I'm getting him as my Knight of Cups. For some reason, you haven't let go of him all the way yet, or he doesn't think he can go. You need to be able to tell him that it's okay. He's going to be back. If this is your dad that's around you, he's ultra protective. He's not going anywhere. So that's going to be all good for you. So that's what I get with these two, because they're really trying to get you to start seeing your potential. You're very gifted, my dear, and your gifts should be like flowing through, like more and more and more. They should just be flowing in for you. Once you kind of let go of that and quit trying to put out everybody's fires, you're going to see all this chaos that was around you turn back into order. Things are going to start kind of straightening themselves out, because it's not your job. It was not your job in the first place to make sure everybody was on the path and all their fires put out and all of this. Your job is to make sure you're on your path and you're giving yourself compassion and love that you need to give yourself to move forward, which you have been doing, but sometimes it's hard for you to kind of give up on it a little bit. You're very strongly empathic. You do have... Ooh, my third eye's going nuts. So clairvoyance, you have a little clairvoyance in you. Could be. I don't know if this is granddaughter, just so you know. I got the Knight of Cups coming in. A Knight of Cups normally is a masculine energy. Doesn't mean it's male or female. It just means it's more masculine. You got to remember, in tarot, take the whole sex thing out of it. Weaker, stronger, whatever. Masculine in tarot, and that a masculine energy, the Knight of Cups would be very much what am I trying to say? It's the Knight of Cups, so the cups are emotional. So it'll be somebody who's kind of, I'm going to say maybe empathic even. It could be. But it also means that it's not matured. Oh, okay, good. Anything for your... No, your granddaughter. I don't see anybody like... I don't see any kind of negativity like that around you. Because I can normally somewhat tell. Because I have the Four of Wands coming in. When I get the Four of Wands, that's pretty much everything is like secured and stable. Or it tends to be more secured and stable. I also get your Nine of Coins, which is kind of like your inner sanctuary card. So that tells me that everything's kind of like harmonious around you, or going to become more harmonious around you. So from what I'm getting that way, I don't get anything like with your granddaughter. Everything's going to work out. See, the other thing too is your Sun card was your final card. Sun card is the most positive card in the deck, so even reversed, it's positive. It's harmony, happiness, growth, being able to see your path and being able to see the obstacles on it. You've been making all the right choices, and as far as what you got to do, but just remember, whoever this is that's around you, you just have to let them go for the, like, just tell them it's okay, because it feels like you hold on to them a lot. Okay.
Cindy, my love, your brother and your father's around. But your brother's been doing the talking. He sort of chuckled and he said, I didn't believe in this shit until now. Didn't know I could do this. So he's very happy that he's able to communicate with you. I've just been writing down different things that I hear. Um, he wants you to stop trying to hold the family together. You are not the matriarch anymore. You need to just stop. Stop. The family's been crazy from day one. You need to just stop trying to hold everyone together. He understands it's very, very hard for you because you're all about family. But he says, they're all crazy. So you just need to stop. He's very proud of you for the care that you put in with your granddaughter. He says he watches you and it just warms his heart because it's how you were with him. Especially, when he was sick growing up or whatever, you always catered to him and always you were always like the mama bear. Just fuss in and everything else and drink your tea and do this and do that. He's chuckling as he's telling me this. Your brother was very chilled and he was kind of kicked back and he wasn't very, very emotional. But he wants you to know that he truly loved you, Cindy, with all his heart. And despite all the bickering and the kid fighting and all of that, and the disagreements, he says he couldn't have asked for a better sister. But he says it's your time to start living and to do what you need to do to be happy. Because you're too busy worrying about everything else but you. And you need to be concerned about Cindy too. And you need to take care of Cindy. And you need to look out for her like you would have him. Dad wants you, yeah. Dad wants you to lighten up on all of that too. He wants you to lighten up on trying to keep the family together. Because it's not your job. It's not your job. Honey, it's not your job. You just gotta stop trying to do it. And Dad confirms they were all crazy. So your father said a different word, which, but he really, really wants you to know that you need to lighten up. And I think one of your brother said one of the questions that you've had is, did he suffer? And he said no, he did not. So, and the love these two have for you just gets me kind of teary eyed. Not in a bad way, in a good way. Yeah, he didn't suffer. So he said he wanted you to know he did not suffer. And he did not have any fear because he really didn't even know that it was going to happen. And he just shouldn't have been where he was at and dealing with the things he was dealing with. And he didn't mean to leave you. But he says in retrospect he hasn't left you because he's there. Yeah. So he wants you to know that he is walking by your side at all times. And when some things are, you're like, oh, how did that happen? It's your brother. He's either trying to sway things your way or sway things out of your way because he's the one that's very protective. So yeah, but he has not crossed over yet, Cindy, because you're holding on to him so tight. Like Cambo says, he needs your permission so he can go. And he said he'll be right back. He's never gonna leave you forever. He needs to go and like check in with the big guy and come back. So I hope that helped you, love, and brought you some peace. Her dad and her brother are cool, Cam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the love they have for her, it kind of makes you teary-eyed and goosebumpy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I can't believe we've been on for an hour already. It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, we've been on for a minute.
Seven peeps. Seven peeps. How many spots we have open now, Cam? 3 or 4? No, 3. 3 spots, guys. 3. Cindy, I am a triplet to identical twins and your sister. Oh no, your granddaughter's back in the hospital. I am so sorry, sweetheart. Hey, Rachel.
It's Rachel. What are you doing, Rach?
Prayers for you, Cindy, and your granddaughter, most definitely. Three spots, guys. Three. Count them. Rachel needs a nap.
Rachel needs more than a nap.
I'm so sorry, Cindy. My heart breaks for you.
I'm going to see what tomorrow's going to be like.
Tomorrow's gonna be like, in what aspect?
Just whatever it says. So I'm not in the mood to deal with a surprise.
Just keep being strong for her, Grandma. No surprises, Wendy said.
I really don't want to flip the first card.
Why?
I don't know. It just felt like it was going to be testy with me. Yay! Kind of. 9 of Cups tomorrow. That's always good. And the 10 of Cups. It's harmony, getting your wish. Staying present oriented. Good. But thoughts are going to be going on my, because I got the Knight, the Queen, and the King of Swords all coming in at once.
So is this all for you or for everybody in the group?
This is the collective.
Ah.
So we got thinking, the thoughts are going to be, or perceptions, thinking, creativity is going to go strong tomorrow. Because you got all three. You got the royalty, 3 royalty cards for the swords.
Sweet.
And you're not supposed to be hard on yourself tomorrow. Or people are going to tend to be really hard on themselves. I'm getting a lot of swords, like lots and lots. Tomorrow's going to be a time for 10 of Swords, which is understanding what's done and over with and moving on from it. That's a lot of swords.
Oh, happy birthday. Let's see what I pull up for you, Cambo.
No.
Huh?
Is it for mine?
Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord.
What?
Nothing.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I know nothing.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Cambo. You, my friend, have a tendency to be very impatient. You have the empowerment to do whatever you want to do, but you're lacking in self-love. You need to work on loving Cam some more. You're really good at sharing great advice and things for everyone else like we always do, but you have trouble with taking your own fabulous advice. You have a great independence within yourself, and you love to be of service to people and helping them. How did I do?
Good.
It wasn't that bad.
Tomorrow's going to be a mild day, so I'm going to be happy with that.
I just read your cards and you were just like, tomorrow's gonna be a wild day. I'm happy with that.
I'm glad with that. I don't need any more of this weird shit that's been going on for freaking years.
Me either. Patience. 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 That's right, Rachel. Patience. Wendy, stop. So we got 3 more guys. 3. Come on. Let's fill those spots. Here, Wendy is your little friend. Give me a ATM. I always gotta have a little thing around for Wendy. Of course, her favorite is my squishy fries. My squishy fries. Did you french fries? My squishy fries.
Oh, yeah, it's already Valentine's Day for Rachel.
No, happy Valentine's Day. The chickie loves you, Wendy. Yes, I get the squishy fries. I got squishy guy.
Squishy guy.
Huh?
Squishy guy.
Yes. And then I got my. Let's see if I'll do it.
I found my black smoky quartz.
Oh, is that pretty? That is beautiful. Gunslinging chicken is growing on you. All right, we got 8 peeps on. Come on, guys, talk, say hi, do something. Don't just sit back in the cut.
We're going to slew them at people.
Ah, it's not making any noise. My noise putty is out of noise. That stinks. Oh.
Throw them at people. Rachel, What are you going to do with you? Where's your mom anyway? I haven't seen her for freaking ever. Where's she hiding out at?
Look into the ball and see what you see. I'm afraid to do that, Wendy.
I loved it when you and your mom came on here. Those two used to fight like nobody's business. It was the coolest.
That's what you were saying.
She's all, bitch. I love these guys.
Oops. I get my desk cleared off and then I get more chunk. Let's see if I see what Wendy sees. Nope, don't want to see it, Wendy. Wendy, Wendy, Wendy. I see you throwing things at people. Your hair flying all over the place because you're shaking your head wildly as you're screaming the F word at people. As you're throwing candy that says I love you at people.
She's the mad Valentineist.
Oh, Wendy, you need to stop. The ball says stop. Stop.
I can get Mr. Wizard out and see how tomorrow's going to go.
Mr. Wizard would be fun. You saw a slime machine? Oops.
That was way back in the day, Rach, when I didn't have to. When I was doing tons of lives on Facebook.
In the all-seeing eye. So we got 3 spots, 7 peeps. What's up, guys?
7. I'm going to look for more groups while you're doing that.
Why I'm doing what?
Live. Oh, I'm going to see if I can find some other groups to start sharing it out to. I swear, there's spiritual advertising. Got that one. We're in that one. I'm seeing this in all of these. Holy cow.
Cambo. I just pulled up my phone. I was gonna do some more stuff, but I caught this. It's from the Kenosha County Scanner. 700 block and 16 plates. Caller states there are 5 drones and 2 helicopters over Lake Michigan. Caller states this has been happening every night and feels this is related to the Chinese balloon. What do you think of that?
It's freaking weird. Linda, you're just a Hallmark card right there. It's a private group. Okay. Where is- I just found a huge group. Huge group. 22,000. Perfect. All right. Let's see if we can get some more people on this one. Let's see. Okay. Options. Group. There. See if they're doing anything. Do you want to do yes and no's?
I could do that. Anyone have a yes or no question? Oops. I'm knocking everything over. Anybody have a yes or no question?
Oh, dear Lord.
Should Rachel marry Kevin?
Oh, Lord.
Saying yes, honey. Put this down. So, did Rachel marry Kevin? It's saying yes. Cindy wants to know if she should move to. So, Cindy moved to Lennox. It's saying possibly. Possibly.
Will she ever? Will Kev even ask her?
Will Kev ask Rachel to marry him? Yes.
Oh.
Is Linda's next live in her Providence? Possibly.
Why, Linda? I'm shocked.
Stop. Shame on you.
Maybe we should hook Rachel up with John.
Do what?
Hook Rachel up with John.
Isn't John married? Oh, the other John. Australia John?
Irish John.
Or Irish John. Got too many Johns.
Rachel might scare him, though.
Could be.
So, Wendy, tell us all about Mr. Man. Inquiring minds want to know. He's busy leveling up. Oh, Wendy, he does too. got to be more forward. Then what's your problem, Wendy? I don't know. Linda, when are you out of jail? Aren't you out of jail yet, Linda? You'll have to send me some of the groups you go to. You're free of restrictions today. Oh my. Oh my. I wonder if this will let me go on to Twitch. Give me a second.
What?
Twitch. Okay, I might go on to Twitch now. Here you go. My cheese.
What's Twitch?
It's another streaming service. There, that should be broadcasting over there now.
Yay.
Maybe. They've been starting to get into that live stream thing. It's mostly podcasts and stuff, but they've been going that direction. So we'll see if we can get some more stuff from them.
That's entertaining. That you are, girl. That you are.
Well, no wonder, Linda. Our little government protester there.
I'm playing with a tire inflator.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Maybe if
What's
we get
oh
on
my?
earlier. I don't know. Do you think that would help?
Usually when we're on later, we got 7 people, but nobody's talking. Nobody's doing anything. You want to take a 5-minute break and come back?
Oh, it's just on here. Ouch. Yeah, we can do that.
Take a 5-minute break and come back.
Okay. So nobody go anywhere. I'm gonna find it now. I mean, so forever. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes. So share out and we'll be right back.
I'm back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Andy just found some stuff on Q.
What did he find?
And they're weird.
Huh?
I was trying to see if John saw my messages, but he hasn't yet. I think that you and Linda had a previous life together.
You think what?
Yes, you did have a previous life together.
Who did I have a previous life with?
Now we just gotta figure out where. I'm looking. Give me a second. Weird. No, I just got the last one. I gotta figure out when now. The maps were different. Give me a second. No, you wouldn't. Shut up. Okay, weird. You guys are weird. That's why you guys are like you are. Mm-hmm. You guys, 410 AD. Oh, I gotta look. It's 410 AD. Okay, I gotta figure out who this is now. You guys are so complicated. Okay, so I don't think this is the first time around here, but I'm just saying. You two were just troublemakers.
I'll be right back, Cambo.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're both female. Egyptian, 410 AD, Isis, the goddess Isis. Was your main deities, or deity is what you guys went after. And this was in the time with the whole Egyptian thing when other countries were trying to come in, because Egyptian was huge. So like the Middle East and stuff like that, people are coming in trying to take over or war or whatever, and they just Egypt was all one big thing, or almost one big thing at that time. Lower and Upper Egypt. You two were spies. So you guys were all about Egypt, but you'd go into the other countries or whatever, like over into Saudi Arabia type thing, just over the hump there. You had to go by the sea a lot because I think that's where Linda liked the sea. So yeah, you were spies. You would go and find out shit by any means necessary. Naughty, naughty. You had that whole thing going, and then did you get into Horus stuff? No, that's like what you guys did. You just went over there and figured out where they were going to attack, and that's how come a lot of the time. That's why the Egyptians knew where shit was going to happen, because you guys went and found out. I don't think you guys got caught either.
So who am I connected to?
Oh, I gotta look at this. The maps were all freaking different. I gotta figure out where you were.
Who, me?
No, these guys. There was one other place I have to grab here. Syria. Because right after you guys, that's when Islam conquered Egypt. That's about right. Holy shit, that's in the same timeline. You were the 007s of Egypt. Yeah, because Syria took them over as soon. You guys would have been. Like in your 50s or something when you died, but it was like natural causes back then in the 50s. So, Egyptian ninjas. You were Egyptian 007s. You were spies. It's like you were in the temple, the Isis's temple, because that's where you did your thing. But for some reason, the pharaoh picked Isis because she was the goddess of magic and secrets. So what better place? 007. So what do you mean who you're connected to?
Am I connected to anybody?
Like, well, I need somebody's name, and then I can look.
Wendy.
Yes. Okay, so you two were. Now I gotta find you guys. Weird.
Just dance.
Okay, so you're both men in that life. I'm just gonna find the year of it.
We were Mandika warriors, Wendy.
Okay, I gotta look the maps up. Okay. Oh, show me shit. Facts and very strange. You do need more in the 12s. Your 12th century. Yeah, pretty much. You two got into sketchy shit too. So about 1280 AD, Aztec. Because you guys warred everybody.
Do what?
Warred everybody.
Ward?
Had war with everybody.
Yeah.
This is like this would have been 300 years before the whole Spanish thing hit. So you're at the tail end of the Aztec part. You and her got people to do human sacrifices too.
Ew.
Well,
That's
that was their thing. Because I see a lot of that with you guys. Yeah, one.
Wendy with their knives.
Yeah, you were not nice, Wendy. You must have been up there because you guys would the whole feathered serpent thing, whatever that is. I think that's one of their gods or something. You didn't get into you were just very fiercely loyal to the whole Aztec thing. I think generations down, your ancestors had all been military. So you guys just followed in their footsteps, but you guys were like up there big time. It's almost like you used to, like, if you were taking over a territory, you would go around one side and she would go around the other side, and then you'd just like both hit them at the same time. So you're kind of being stealthy, I guess. Okay, so the Catholic thing was coming down from Mexico down that way. I guess they'd kind of already started, but they didn't get into like wiping everybody out yet. They were just starting with Spain was starting that shit. I think you guys were gone by the time they got to you guys. I think you guys were already gone. So to you guys, it wasn't a bad thing, I guess. That's the main way to put it. What you did was you just, how your frame of mind was. The whole thing was about blood, though. Bloodletting, and you just. It wouldn't be like mean, because you're seeing it from a humane point of view. You got to take it from the whole cultural, religious point of view. It wasn't mean. Even though it was, but I mean, you guys wouldn't have seen it as being mean. You really believed in the gods. It's like the Hierophant card for you guys. That's what you did. The slaves, whoever you captured, you just sacrificed them because they weren't part of your religion and part of your culture. And so that's just how they were in South America. So it's not like you guys were mean. It's like you did that out of respect for your religion. But see, that's at a time though when you had you had the king or emperor, whatever the hell they are, and then you had the high priests, and then you had the generals. So you guys would be up on that general thing because it's all like you guys chatted about stuff, and like you had to get more land, so it would, because the gods had told the priests that, so you're believing this came directly from the gods, and you know. And if it was slow, then you just kind of looked over the whole slave population that was building pyramids and shit, making sure they were doing the shit that they were supposed to be doing. So you weren't ruthless. I mean, yeah, you were, but you got to remember, you got to look at it from that point of view from back then. Wendy gets all the secret squirrel missions.
Yeah. Linda was in with us, though, wasn't she?
I don't know if all three of you were together. All three of them together in any lifetime.
Uh-oh.
Oh, psychic medium Jennifer Moon get fucked.
Linda and Wendy. There she is.
There's Amy.
Yes. Hey, Amy.
All right. So Amy had a reading that I got in TikTok earlier, but she couldn't hear it. So I just told her to come in here. So Amy, you and Linda were kind of in the same area, but you're about 200 years apart from each other. Just so I mention that.
Just saying.
So you're Scotland. So I wrote this all down. So you're Scotland, you're female, like right around 1360s, 1400s, somewhere in there. So your big thing, this is why you are like you are. A lot of this totally made sense because you were in that time frame when women didn't really do like things like the men did. It was still segregated, kind of. But all I can say is I kept on thinking like Joan of Arc with you, because it's like you got into the whole army thing, and I don't know how the hell you did it, but you got in there and you were raising some hell. You went to war a lot. Hold on, I gotta look at some. I gotta do the cards on this. I know. Did it feel like normal to you though, Amy, when you went into army this lifetime? Did it feel like that's just normal? Because it really feels like you were big into this, and I'm trying to figure out what exactly you did, because you went. There's not a lot of men that were all about that, but for some reason you impressed a lot of people. Yeah, you were very like patriotic, I would say. You didn't like anybody fucking with your country. You didn't like any of that. It feels like you weren't always that way. I think your family or somebody really, really close to you got hurt by whoever was trying to take over at that time. And it was like, you're done. You had nothing to lose type thing, because you lost who was close to you. So it's like, I don't have anything to lose. And so you were going to go raise some hell. I think you got into it with royalty and shit. No, they found out. Okay, I'm pulling your cards. Hold on. Okay, so they like found out because you were always like, you were part of militia. You weren't part of like the main army. You later were on those, that you were kind of part of like the underground, kind of what like Linda did a little bit. That's why you two are really, really similar. Only she fed information back and forth. Yeah, because you guys were going to kick England's ass. Because that's what she's telling me, is that you guys were going up against England. This was before everything got settled, I guess. Or you still have the whole thing. It was England and Ireland both. So that was a way of life for you. You were just going to kick everybody's ass because they took what was yours, closest to you. So you were going to, it's kind of like, it was half vengeful and half not. Probably, because you're very, like, everybody started respecting you. It was like, it was hard for you to get in there, but then everybody started respecting you, and you got up there. Royalty never accepted you, but the ones that mattered did. Look. And I probably disappeared for a second. Because if this is what I think it is, it's going to freak me out. Come on.
Why?
I'm going to look at the 1340s. Yeah, that totally makes sense then, because in the late 13s is what I need.
Hey, Michelle.
You're having more like nobody's business. Yeah. But here's the kicker, my dear. You didn't die in the war. Can I just say that? So, but you did get a nasty case of the Black Plague. Yeah, tuberculosis. That's creepy. I know my internet's about ready to freak out.
Why?
It should work now. Yes, we've been having problems with it.
Oh, yeah.
I have a scar on my neck. Do you like the Brits? Probably don't like the British very well. Just saying. I would have to. I don't know if I can find out. Maybe I can. See, the thing with I don't know who you were. I can see if I can find out. That would be something weird to do. There were, like I said, there were a lot of them. So, You were more malicious when you very first started out. That's wild. Hey, Miss Michelle. Did Wendy leave?
I don't know. She might have.
Yeah, you might have. Ouch.
I thought it would have been busier today.
Yeah. I will find out. No, you didn't have kids. I checked on that. Well, when I was writing everything down when we were on TikTok. You died in like your 30s, which is hell old back then. I think you did. With somebody that you consider family, it almost feels like that to me that you did marry, but it's like your whole family got wiped out with the whole English war thing. So that's why you went apeshit ballistic. It's like you didn't care anymore. You're just like, I'm gonna kick somebody's ass. I don't know. I don't think your brother was connected to you in that life. Or I didn't feel like it. I don't feel like he was connected in this one. Because it was like really fast. It's like you had to grow up quick. You just went nuts. Because you're kind of a tomboy back then anyway, that you just went nuts.
Tomboys rock, Amy.
Okay. Yay. All right, Michelle wants, of course, she wants a past life reading. She knows she wants stroking nuts. So you wanted a did you want a past life for your kiddo as well. Okay. So if you want to read those guys, I will kind of.
All right. I don't know your kiddo, Michelle. So we'll see how good I do on this here. I got this. I don't know, Michelle. We'll see here. All right. What I'm getting on this is your kiddo likes challenges. And with the challenges, I don't know if it's a he or she, so I apologize. So I was like, your kiddo as to start trusting themselves more within the challenges, because they take on the challenge and then it's like, oh, I don't know if I trust myself. They have a tendency where they could possibly have some creative blocks if they're not constantly utilizing their talents. I feel like they could write or draw or paint or something. They do at times decide that they want to go into a solitude to find a calmness within themselves. There is some travel possibly coming up, and they have a tendency to be extremely impatient at times. But their gratitude is very big and very good. So let's see what we got for you, Michelle. As one who would say, the kissy kissy cards. All right. Again, you are of service. Oh, why, thank you. All right, Michelle. Michelle. Your cards are always fun. Um, you have some impatience within you as well, so I guess kiddo got that. Honestly, you love being of service to people. Um, you want some companionship, but you're not too sure because you're afraid you might lose your independence, and you're afraid of change. But again, love is in the air, and tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So it just never fails. Every time I read your cards, Michelle, you get the love card. Um, keep with your positivity, and keep doing the self love that you do because you're doing great. So everything's coming up, Michelle, which is awesome. Cambo's got his thinking cap on. He's turning red. It's getting scary. Is the smoke coming out of his ears yet? I don't know. I haven't been able to tell. The eyes are getting big.
And she's laughing at me right now, and that's fine because it is freaky weird.
Do tell. Do tell. I can't read.
Okay, so Michelle, does she like architecture stuff, like stuff that is very like artistic buildings? They're very artistic looking with the whole mystical and modern mix kind of sort of to it. She's got a ton of energy there.
Really?
What the hell?
Well, I just had one of my things approved just now.
Okay, she's got some massive shit. Wow. Okay. So you're female in this lifetime. 1112 AD.
Wow.
And Thailand. Big, huge, just came in Thailand. Very into the mystical. You have got a ton of energy. It was almost like you, I don't know what they were over in Thailand, but you were in like, you could talk to Jin. Which is the Jin. Okay, so this is kind of like you could have vision, you would have visions, but you weren't adept into it enough, so they would just sporadically come, different visions and stuff like that. So you were very much into seeing, for instance, elementals. You'd be able to see, you were able to see elementals because your clairvoyance was like off the charts, but you weren't adept enough at that time to be able to control it. So you'd see stuff out of the corner of your eyes, and you could talk to the Jinn, if you know what those are. That's what I was just going to say, Michelle. You know how the dragons go around the temples in Thailand? Like, they're not like that Okay, so kind of Japanese and Chinese dragons are kind of cartoony a little bit. Just saying. But the ones... Yeah. So she can still do it. She's not adept at it. For some reason, she's either blocking it. She can do it now, even, but for some reason, she's blocking it, or she's not letting it come in. It's on her end, is what Em's telling me. That's kind of on her end right now. She just needs to unblock it or approach seeing a different way. Well, tell her that's nice that she can refuse it, but it's still going to come through. So it's like hating having green eyes. There's nothing really you can do about it. You're going to have green eyes unless you get contacts. It's just, oh well. So embrace it rather than block it. I'm just going to tell you it's easier just to embrace it. Um, you're like, you're both like feared and loved. You didn't know where you stood with anybody around, like the priests and stuff or monks or whatever. They were kind of like all about you because you could see the mystical end of stuff. The older generations and stuff like that thought you were kind of evil because you shouldn't be able to see shit like that. And then, so you kind of got torn both ways. This has happened in more than this lifetime. Your I'm just telling you, don't kill the messenger. Your path in this lifetime is to let those gifts come through because you have refused it before. Even after this, you've refused it and refused it and refused it. And it's going to get so hard for you to refuse it if you don't start letting it flow through, that you're going to start. I don't know whether it's going to be in this lifetime, but what M's telling me is that you're going to start to see like actual people, and you're going to think they're real live people, and you're going to chit chat with them, and they won't. They're going to be spirits unless you start learning how to do it. The universe is going to make you do what it is you agreed to do.
Wow.
So you're going to start chit-chatting with somebody and they're not even going to be there. And then you look crazy.
I do that all the time.
That's why you have a hard time around people. You try to pretend you're somebody you're not sometimes. Is because a lot of this fear from all these previous lifetimes, people both feared you and loved you at the same time. So you kind of get that shockwave coming into this lifetime. So just understand that that is part of past life stuff. Nobody's talking about you. Nobody's doing that. I mean, they were in this lifetime, yeah. But you got to understand that you're okay, your gifts are distinctively different than most people's. I'll tell you that right now. So the thing is, you accept that you're different. That's not a bad thing. You don't have to tell the world what you can do. You don't have to do any of that. You have to accept it for yourself. And if you choose to do something with it, then you choose to do something with it. But you have to understand that's part of who you are. That's part of who you are at the core, that part of your energy, part of everything is these gifts. Everything that you're repressing, you're repressing who you are. It doesn't mean you have to tell everybody that you can see things or whatever. It's like I don't go around telling people I'll read your card for you at Walmart.
Yes, you do.
Andy does. Andy goes and reads people at Walmart. It scares the shit out of them sometimes.
You're one of those Walmart greeters that sits there and you're like, "Hi, welcome to Walmart. Can I read your cards?" It's a $20 donation, but I'll tell you your future.
Let's see what you're shopping for today. See if we have that.
Exactly. See.
So this is part of a life lesson for her because you have really strong ties into Asia. You've not only been in Thailand, but you've also been in, I want to say even earlier, Then this Thailand one, this is the one that stands out the most. I don't know why I only get shown one at a time, but I really, really feel like you were in the BCs. Was like early China. You kind of drifted around that, and then she's telling me India. You got all the good stuff. You got all the good places. So that's part of your life lesson right now is to embrace your gift and understand that you are different, and don't let that be a roadblock for you anymore. Because some people would kill to be able to see dragons and shit. I know a lot of people that would just love to do that. Love, love, love. I mean, you were chit-chatting with the djinn. That's kind of spooky, but all right. So I hope you liked that. So now you gotta go look all that stuff up. I'm trying to find you a temple.
You're gonna find the temple?
Now there's a temple, and I gotta find out which one it is. Yeah, these are freaking cool. Go online and look up Thailand Dragon Temple. You used to have free reign to go in here because all the Buddhists or whatever in there thought you were just the cat's meow because you could see things move. It's like you could see the statues move or stuff like that. You have some incredible gifts, and they're very, very unique gifts. That's what you should love even more, because not everybody can do this. Did I freak her out, Michelle? I gotta find Michelle's. She said, yep. Okay. In just a sec.
Where did Wendy go?
I don't know. I think she might have went to bed. I don't know.
That's what's okay.
Okay, what the flippin' hell? Okay, it's not showing me anything on Earth.
That's what you said the last time.
It's not like on Earth. Okay, you're gonna have to give me a second because I don't know how to do this if it's not on Earth. What do I ask? What time frame?
squid. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. Michelle, you're just all over the maps. Okay, I gotta look at something. Maybe it'll make it a little easier for me. Okay, seriously. I have no idea what this is. Okay, I might have to, like, I don't know. Because you're not on Earth. Hold on. Okay, I'm just going to go with the flow of this, and it's going to sound absolutely shit crazy nuts, but I'm just going to go with the flow of it. Just saying. Approximately 650 BC. Approximately. It's not on Earth because I couldn't find it. I don't know why she's making me do this, but I'm doing it anyway. Cirrus. But it's Cirrus C. Because there's a Cirrus A, B, and C in the Zelanthia or something like that. But yours was on Cirrus C. Okay, I can only refer this to what I know here, that it feels very Buddhist. Like Buddhist. Only there's a lot more to it than doing the alms and all of that stuff. No talking. It's all through third eye to third eye is kind of how you chit chatted. I have no clue what you look like yet. I'll probably find out. But M's telling me that the chakra system's still the same. But you chit chatted with, you guys didn't talk, so it's not, I don't know. It's all third eye to third eye. No alms, anything like that. There is a way you did a lot of, okay, I'm getting like hands like this, and two pieces of light come out of each palm, whatever, and you fold it. And then you can do whatever to it, and then it does what it needs to do. This is as far as healing goes. This is as far as opening portals. This is as far as like anything. It's like the thing. The whole planet's like that. It's all very mundane. Cool, but mundane. It's not like here. It's very low key, but it's very up there vibrationally. Like if I try to figure out your vibration there, I don't understand because you're up on the level where M is with me, kind of. If I see you on there, um, so your vibrational level is completely different. But it almost feels like how you are in Sirius C it's like training. It feels like a training. She keeps showing me like boot camp kind of, only you're doing it with energy, and then to come back here because I don't know if you came to Earth after the Sirius C thing. I don't even know if it's 650 BC. Earth time, I guess it would have been. Um, there's like forests, cool forests, kind of like this stuff in the background, like that, kind of. It's very architectural and stuff like that. Um, Okay, so the light that I'm getting from the hands or whatever, it's because you're able to see it from a vibrational state. It's like if somebody's clairvoyant, they can see light, they can see. Okay, that makes better sense. I was like, how is that popping out of your hands? But I'm not thinking you're more of an energy there. You don't really have, you kind of have somewhat resembling a physical body, but you're not confined like you are in this body. You're very confined. That's why you have to have your chakras, because you have to have the portals. So you're kind of light, kind of not. Is the only way I can describe it. It's kind of like y'all kind of look the same, but then you kind of all don't. Like I said, you talk to each other through the third eye a lot, and that's how you know who is when you go to talk to somebody you already know their frequency. So a lot of it's based off frequency. So you learned how to do the light thing, you learned how to do the energy thing. Um, it almost feels like it was, like I said, like a boot camp for people that are um, healers, because it really feels like you studied like anatomy and stuff like that. Like you really understood where things were. That way, when you reincarnated, it would just be a matter of remembering it. That all had to do that planet there was like chuck freaking full of energy, and that's what you did is you kind of learned anatomy, like human anatomy, and like where all the little, like when you went back to, that's probably your other life is the Chinese one. um when you were doing acupuncture, that's probably how come you're so good at it, because it feels like you already knew it. It feels like you already know it now, but it's just a matter of you remembering. There's certain things you're not going to be able to remember, so don't try to push it. If it doesn't come through fluently, just don't press it, because you're not going to be, it's just going to drive you crazy. So I think it was cool, actually. I've never had one off the planet before. Hey, Michael.
Hey.
So there we go.
So, Michelle, you're out of this world.
You really are. Literally.
In every way possible.
Now remember, look up Sirius C, because that's where you were. How I found that, I don't know. I know
You
you're
don't
a
exist
figment.
on Earth.
You're a figment of our imagination. Alrighty. Oops. She's not real.
I think she is. She's just not saying it.
I know. You're awesome, Michelle. If you have any questions, I don't know if I can help you, but I will attempt it. I swear, if she starts making me do past life stuff.
That's because she knows you're the bomb at it.
No, my stupid guide. She's making me do this shit. She's probably up there laughing. Watch his brain explode.
It's funny when you're really sitting there thinking and your brain is like,
Well, it's like I told you, I don't visualize well, so it's hard for me to kind of. She has to put the images in, or memories, or whatever she does. So, alrighty. Same about time, same about channel.
absolutely.
Okay.
Love you guys.
See you guys tomorrow.